The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence brings out your best." You may have heard the saying that you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Today, we're going to examine this idea from a Stoic perspective, exploring 7 types of individuals who can hinder your growth in Stoic philosophy and how to handle these challenging relationships. Before we begin, please consider liking this video, which helps me to keep spreading the message of Stoic philosophy. If you're not yet subscribed, I encourage you to do so and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any content. Type 1. The complainer. We all know someone who always seems to complain, whether it's about the weather, their job, or even the food at a restaurant. Ignoring them might seem easy, but their persistent negativity can subtly drain your energy, much like a leaky faucet slowly depletes your emotional reserves. Stoicism teaches us to focus on actionable solutions rather than fixating on problems. For example, if you're working on a project with a habitual complainer, you'll find the environment becomes exhausting, leading to decreased morale and reduced focus on finding effective solutions. To handle this, limit your interactions if possible. If avoidance isn't an option, such as with a family member or coworker, try to mentally distance yourself. Think of their complaints as a passing storm, loud, but ultimately powerless against your inner calm. You can also redirect the conversation towards more constructive topics. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This Stoic advice reminds us to maintain our peace, ensuring that chronic complainers don't derail our journey of resilience and virtue. Type 2. The drama magnet. Imagine your life as a calm sea, and then you encounter a whirlpool known as the drama magnet. This person seems to be surrounded by endless crises, conflicts, or controversies, and like a whirlpool, they can pull you into their chaos. Initially, their energy might seem exciting, but soon you realize that their chaos disrupts your peace. For example, if you have a friend who always has disputes with others, you might get drawn into these conflicts, even if they don't concern you. To deal with this, practice reflective listening. Mirror their words back without getting too involved. If avoidance is necessary, be selectively unavailable, prioritizing your time for your own growth. As Seneca said, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Focus on the present moment and avoid getting caught up in others' drama. Type 3. The Naysayer. Picture yourself as an artist painting a vivid canvas, and along comes the Naysayer who questions every color choice, dulling your creation with their criticism. This is not helpful feedback, but a persistent aura of doubt. For instance, if you're excited about a new career path and share it with a naysayer, they might immediately list all the reasons it won't work out, causing your confidence to waver. To manage this, one approach is to ask them for advice, shifting their role to a more constructive one. Another technique is positive confrontation. Challenge them to think of solutions instead of just dismissing your ideas. As Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Listen carefully, but filter out the noise, allowing your passion to shine through their gray clouds of doubt. Type 4. The victim. Imagine life as a game of chess. The victim, however, constantly blames the board, the pieces, or their opponent for every bad move. While some people do face genuine difficulties, the victim uses their situation as a perpetual excuse, refusing to take responsibility. For instance, you may have a friend who blames all their failed relationships entirely on their ex-partners, drawing you into endless discussions that subtly encourage a victim mindset in your own life. To deal with the victim, Practice compassionate detachment. Listen, but do not become their constant rescuer. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." Protect your own mindset and make sure you continue to play your game with strategic moves, not pity. Type 5. The toxic positivist. The toxic positivist insists on ignoring any issues that aren't bright and shiny, saying things like, "Just smile, be happy." While this may seem uplifting, it can feel dismissive and unrealistic. For example, if you're dealing with a breakup and a toxic positivist tells you, "Just focus on the bright side, there are plenty of fish in the sea," it dismisses your genuine emotions. Engage them in discussions that acknowledge both light and shadow, reminding them that it's okay to experience a full range of emotions. Seneca said, "True happiness is to understand our duties and enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." A Stoic approach embraces life's complexities with balance. Type 6. The manipulator. Picture your life as a carefully crafted script, with you as the main character. The manipulator, however, subtly alters your storyline for their benefit. For example, a friend who always persuades you to pay for dinner, manipulating your kindness. To handle this, use a technique called fogging. Acknowledge any truth in their statements without yielding to manipulation. Epictetus teaches, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." Remain in control of your narrative, writing your story according to your own values. Type 7. The time vampire. Imagine your day as a symphony, each task a note in harmony. The time vampire disrupts this melody, pulling you into trivial interruptions or unnecessary social events. To protect your time, use time management strategies like the Pomodoro technique, where you focus in set intervals. As Seneca said, "Life, if well lived, is long enough." Be selective about how you spend your time, ensuring it aligns with your greater purpose. In conclusion, while it's easy to spot these patterns in others, the more profound task is to reflect on ourselves. Are we, perhaps unintentionally, playing one of these roles in others' lives? Stoicism encourages not just navigating the world, but also improving ourselves. Let me know your thoughts and experiences in the comments. Until next time, may your choices reflect your virtues and your actions reveal your wisdom.